Yeah. Okay, folks, grab your pencils. We're going to be filling in our spelling words. Anybody hear a pattern lots of times and you think you know what the pattern is? What did your ears hear? A couple people have their hands up. There's two patterns that we're going to be using or learning. What do you think? Yeah, the sound of And any other pattern that maybe you guessed is on the test? Silent E, excellent. Nice job. Okay, so first of all, we have to talk about So you can have your pencil in your hand, but I really need you to listen. So we're going to put a push of air in front of the R sound. It sounds like this. Do that. Now, try just the R sound for robot, but cut off the O-bot. So now I want you to really short, make just the R sound. If it's hard for you as a second grader to make the R sound, that's okay, because actually your mouths are still developing. You're not an adult yet. And lots of times second graders can't do it, and that's okay. So it's Now do that. Now put the air in front of it. Good job. That is a huge part of what we're learning this week. E-R, I-R, U-R, they all say the same thing. So that's why our spelling test is so hard. They all say but just the letter R says And that is way different. And it's actually quite important. There are some kindergartners, or maybe first graders, maybe even second graders, who when they're spelling the word bird, they spell it wrong. They might spell like this, B-R-D. And they're making a mistake. They're forgetting something. Every word has to have something. What does every word have to have? Cooper?
A vowel.
A vowel, exactly. I love that you raised your hand. There's no vowel in here. This says, try reading it. What does it say? It doesn't even say anything. But that's okay to make that mistake, because some people think that R says but it does not. So what does R say, everyone? And what does this say? Can you do that with me again? Good job. So that's a huge part of our spelling test today. Now, say fern. This is a green plant. I'll show you a picture of it later. Let's count the sounds. So everybody, first watch me. We do not know if it's E-R, I-R, or U-R. You just have to memorize it. And so it's totally okay if you got this one wrong. E-R. This is not a common word. Go ahead and write it down. Fern has E-R. You are going to memorize that.
Wait, do I have to write it?
Yes. It's not that you're memorizing it like we memorize someone's name. Oh my gosh. This is an N and I didn't finish it. Thank you so much for making me a better teacher. My N didn't get finished. Now it's finished. You're using your orthographic memory to learn every single letter in that word. That's a big word for today, orthographic. Okay, so fern. Next is squirt. Have you ever been squirted by a squirt gun?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Who likes being squirted? Who doesn't like being squirted? Here's a tip.
Me.
I have a tip for you. Our rule at our house when you're playing with squirt guns is if you have a squirt gun in your hand, you're fair game. People can squirt you. But if you don't have a squirt gun in your hand, no one can squirt you. Maybe you'll use that rule the next time you play squirt guns. Okay, say squirt.
Squirt.
That was weak. Say squirt.
Squirt.
That was good. Tap it. Squirt. So now this is very hard because of qu. So we have what says qu, everyone? Q-U. We always have the U. What says in squirt? Does anybody want to say, shout out what you think?
I-R.
It is I-R. I-R. I asked you to shout, so it was okay that you just said it. Now look at this. A lot to be confused about. Squirt. Squ. Squ. So that's S-Q-U. Squ. Is I-R. I-R. I-R is saying Squirt. A little bit bigger handwriting on the next one, okay, bud? All right, so we have squirt.
One reindeer.
Burn. Who loves campfires that burn? Very good. I do too. Who likes to burn their hand and be in pain? No.
My dad has.
Who likes to, I asked. Okay, everybody say burn.
Burn.
Tap it. And you know what? We got earned a stone because I saw so many of you tapping. Good job. You're supposed to all of you be tapping. Here's burn. And it isn't U-R. Burn. We have to learn that it is U-R in that word. Burn.
Oh, it's you are.
Oh, that's a good R. Do those just like that in the future, okay? That's okay. Now, I'm excited about the next one because you can hear the Okay, ready? Say form.
Form.
Everyone? Form. Form. Who likes to form things from Play-Doh? Who liked forming things from clay? Not everybody. All right, that's okay. You can form things. Oh, you can also fill out a form. Like if there's a piece of paper. Have you ever seen an adult filling out a form?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's tap the sounds in form, everyone. Or, it feels like two sounds in my mouth, but we're going to count it as one sound. So, or. What says or? Think about it. Everyone? O-R. So, for, Go ahead and write this one. You might have spelled it correctly because you can actually hear or. Or should be a little easier for you than Or. I was looking for my coffee. Abigail stole it. She's not here. She stole my coffee.
It's
Thief. She might not get any presents for Christmas.
She's not even here.
Well, then why'd she take my coffee? Okay.
It's the ghost of Abigail.
All right. Of course I'm kidding. Bark. Let me hear it like a little puppy bark from you. Nice. And stop. Let me hear a big dog. And stop. Yeah, that was big. Okay. Bark. Count the sounds with me. B-R. Bark. So watch. B. Can you hear the R?
Yes.
Is it just the letter R? No, that is impossible because R doesn't say R. That's its name. My name is Mrs. Roush. I don't say Mrs. Roush. I say all sorts of words. R's name is R, but it doesn't say the R sound, or it doesn't say R when it speaks. What is the sound it represents, everyone? Make that sound. Good. So B-R. How do I spell R? Say it if you know it. A-R. Now, do our words end with C? No, English words don't end with C, so we use a K for that job. Who can tell me why we did not use CK? There's a very good reason. Liam.
Because the R isn't a vowel.
Yes, CK has to follow short vowel. I love your brain. Good job. Get your brain. Good job. Okay, bark. Next, we switch. We're done talking about vowel R, and now we're going to talk about silent E.
Yay.
What is the job of silent E? You learned this in first grade, but it is so difficult that we still do it in second grade. So for this first word, the first word that we're spelling with silent E is hope, but look up here. So hope has three sounds. Tap them. O. And when I write that, O, I get hop. So what do I put on the end, everyone? Silent E. Silent E jumps over only one consonant, and it makes this vowel say its long sound, which is O. Go ahead and write hope, lowercase h. Yep, silent E jumps over one consonant to make the vowel long.
Mrs. Roush,
Yes,
next year there's someone named Hope in the first grade class. And they're
she's going to be
that one.
great at that spelling word. Hope. And then you can say, I hope it snows. I hope Santa brings me lots of gifts.
I hope I
Say I hope to something.
I hope I get a PS5.
And stop. Okay, everybody, look up here. Okay, next is rake. Tap the sound. Oh, say rake. Like you rake your leaves. Tap it. R-A-K. Good. Now watch. R-A-K. Now I have so many decisions to make. It can't be a C Here's why. Watch what happens if I put a silent E with a C. What does, yeah, that's the word race. C-E. So we don't want the C. Now, I can't use CK. Who can tell me why? Because Liam was smart. He told us that CK follows a vowel, but it can't follow this vowel. Do you know why? Lots of you know why. Rebecca.
Because the door is closed.
That's a great guess. We've been talking about closed and open. That's not it though. CK has to follow a what, Bryn? A
Short vowel.
short vowel. So it can't be CK because this is not a short vowel. What's the short vowel sound of A, everyone? Ah. So I must use a K, and then silent E jumps over it to make it say rake. Otherwise it'd be rack. Go ahead. Rake. R-A-K-E. Now, if you spelled rake this way, this is the word rack, like a antler rack, or you rack the balls for cue balls for pool. Yeah.
Or like a clothing.
A clothing rack. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hike. Who loves hiking? Who does not like hiking?
I don't like getting stung by bees.
All right.
Or
Can you
say
hike?
hike? Can you say hike for football? Like hike?
Yes, excellent. Thank you. That's another use for football or for hike. Okay, watch me spell this is not a spelling word. This is not a spelling word. What word is this? Hick.
It's hickory.
So hickory dickory dock. That's not it. Hike. Tap hike. I. 3 sounds. I. Ooh. What letter, everyone? K and silent E. That jumps over.
Hike.
Hike. Right, hike. Hike, hike, hike. Hike. H-I-K. Hike. All right. There was a TV show when I was in 2nd grade where there was a little character named Michelle, and she would say and she's quite famous for it, saying, "How rude." Have you ever seen Full House? Say that. How rude. Yeah, our spelling word is rude. Yeah, I loved that show when I was young. You should watch Full House. It's actually a wonderful show. Tap out rude. R-U-D. This is a really, really hard one because our brains usually, kids have orthographically mapped moo. And they know that O says ooh. Who's got that one figured out already? It's okay if you don't. That's a hard one. But that's not what we're using in rude. Not at all. In our spelling word last week, we had flew. What said ooh in that word, everyone? U. U has 2 sounds. Long U can say U, like funeral, or music. U, and it can also, I'm up here, say ooh. Say you.
You.
Thank you. Say ooh.
Ooh.
Very good. Those of you, so not everybody did the sound. You're supposed to do the sound. Those of you who didn't make the sound are not learning as much. Those of you who did make the sound, you all earned a 2 sounds. Good job. Now, mute. Watch. You. Now, this is the word mutt. It has 2 T's. This is not mutt or mute. What does it need? Silent E. Now it's mute. Go ahead. Mute. Mute.
Rude. What's rude?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I switch spelling words?
Yeah.
If you wrote mute, that's number 10. Go ahead and keep it there. We'll just do that. And now we have to do rude as well. I picked 2 spelling words with you because it's such a hard one.
Wait, think of like for right?
Rud turns into rude. And I appreciate all of you helping me. Thank you. It does not matter the order as long as you have both. Okay. Rude and mute. Now we're done talking about silent E and vowel R. Now we're going to talk about words we have to memorize. Here's a word that is not your spelling word. There. Their cat, their dog, their truck. It has an I in it, not our spelling word. Look up here. This was our spelling word 2 weeks ago. They are, like they are coming over, not our spelling word. The spelling word there that we have this week is here. Point to something when I tell you what it is. Where's our Advent wreath? Say it's over there.
Over there.
Thank you. Where's our clock?
It's over there.
Where's your teacher?
Right there.
Yeah, so right there, There. There has the word here hiding in it. There, here. Over there, and right here. Where is it? Over there. Over there? Yeah, right here. Okay, there, here. Oh, this is not our spelling word. This was our spelling word today. This is the number 2. This is not our spelling word. This is like to Santa, to my mom. You'll probably write it when you write out your Christmas gifts. What is our spelling word is right here. Everyone, this. Let me introduce you to the whiny 2.
Yes.
It sounds like this. What if I say, oh, I'm going to take the other second graders to the Dairy Queen? You would say, I want to go to. That was very whiny. Nice job. What if I say, only Catherine and I get to have recess? You would say, I want to go to. Yeah. What if I said, you have to eat 11 million carrots? You would say, that's too much. Too much.
I want to eat 1 million. I love carrots.
To 1 million?
I'm not.
Bunnies love carrots.
I don't know.
Hey,
We're not done.
write it. Yeah, but she said she'd give them to her bunnies. T-O-O. But you are not a bunny. You think a fox.
I'm a bunny. I don't know.
All right.
I love carrots. I love carrots too.
Many.
Have supervision after.
Too many carrots. Okay.
Once I ate a whole bag.
Second graders, we're going to tap out the sounds in many. Like I had too many carrots. Ready? Many. E. Now watch. Many. E. It is perfectly acceptable for a Y to make the E sound. This is not a problem. This is the problem. Sit down. This is where we have a problem because it sounds like an E. Say many. Many. Do you feel the E? It is not an E. Who knows what it is? Everyone? A. Write many. Write many. The A. Write many with an A. M-A-N-Y. Many. Okay. Done. Done. We're going to tap that one because it has a problem there too. Tap done. D. D. Upper. Now, it is not a U, and it should be a U. It is an O. Done.
Sorry.
Now, there are some words in our language where silent E is put on the end for various reasons. I don't remember this reason. I know most of the reasons. I don't remember that one, so I'm going to have to look it up. Right, done. D-O-N-E. Quiet, please. Done. It's very hard. And even harder. I feel like again is really hard to spell. Okay, say again. Okay, say again. I'll do it again. I don't know why you keep asking. Say again. I'm getting tired.
You're telling us to say
Oh,
again, so
you're-
we're saying.
Okay, that's what was confusing me. Tap it out. Again. Again. I'm just kidding. Okay, again. This is okay. A can say the sound. It does it all the time. That's called schwa, like in the word banana, or about, or ago, or above. The problem with again is the AI. The problem with again is the AI in the middle. That's problematic. It should not be there. Now, I know we're done with our spelling words. Because I didn't make a video last week because of, well, there was a variety of reasons. I want to make sure you know 2 things. And I want to see if you could teach it. Who can raise their hand and tell me why the word two has a W in it. Ooh, good. I have some teachers here. Okay, why does the two have a W in it?
Cause it's related to twin.
Yes. How many babies when you have twins? Two. You are so smart. What else is it related to in the family? Just shout it out. Twinkies. Thank you. You may stop. Twice. Not twirl, because twirl doesn't have a reason to have two. How many times do you do it if you do it twice? Two. How many ribbons do you need to twist them? Two. How many babies for twins? Two. If you get a full size, a normal size Twix, how many candies? Two. How many Twinkies?
Two.
Does it make sense that the W is there?
Yeah.
It really does. The last word I want to talk about is the number word one. We feel a W, but it's not there. One is spelled O-N-E. And in the same family of one is the word, do you know what word? What am I going to do? One. It's part of the same family as one. Okay. You've been wonderful today. So wonderful.